Lakers Nation, what is going on? So, I just wanted to hop in here real quick and talk about what is the best route or best path for the Lakers to address the glaring holes, especially the center position. We need a starting center or backup center, but it's probably going to be through trade if we get a starting center or we sign a center in free agency. But the Lakers don't really have that much cap space. So, what is it going to take? Because there has to be a path. What if it's through the NBA draft? The Lakers do have the 55th overall pick in the second round, and there's just a couple of names on there in my mind or list. But before I get into the video, I'd really appreciate if you could like the video so my channel could grow to reach it to a bigger audience. Really helped the algorithm a lot. But also make sure you guys comment, share, and subscribe. I just reached 3K subs yesterday, so shout out to you guys, my viewers, and my people who are just watching my videos, giving me some feedback. Until the end, my next goal is 4K subs. But yeah, man, make sure you guys turn on the notification bell for daily content. If you guys do not know much about me, I pretty much post Lakers content on my page. That's all I do. I relay in the news, coverage, post almost every single day, if not daily. 365 days. But make sure you guys follow my socials. Everything you need to know about me, Mr. 81, will be down in the description or pinned in my comment section or in the YouTube community tab or my bio. You get what I'm trying to say? But let's not waste too much time. Let's get back into this video. So we just got a recent report pretty much coming out from Lakers Better, and he put these trades and these free agent signings in this NBA draft. Right now, starting with the trades, there's two players. Right now, start with Nicholas Claxton. He's a realistic option, right? And I just feel like their GM Sean Marks has a great relationship with Rob Pelinka, our GM. So I was just re-engaged in trade talks. We already made a trade for Dorian Finney-Smith involving the D'Angelo Russell trade. You're always going to want to build that relationship, right? But the thing with Nick Claxton, he's very skinny. He's not really opposing. He's not like this big physical center. I mean, he's a lob threat what Luka Doncic is looking for. He's very athletic. So you could say he fits that description, but he's not a great free throw shooter. And I'm going to be honest, guys, you don't want him taking the last, shot, especially when it comes down to the wire or a big shot when it's cut, especially in the playoffs. So he's not a great, free throw shooter. He doesn't take any he doesn't take any threes, I meant to say. He doesn't space out the floor. So he's a guy that's always going to be taking field goal attempts from two. But like I said, no three-point attempts. And he's very athletic. Now, the next player is Daniel Gafford from the Dallas Mavericks. He's going to be entering in the contract year in 2026, so he's going to become unrestricted free agent. He's probably going to be the odd man out. You got Anthony Davis, who you just traded for, part of the Luka Doncic trade, which was shocking, one of the worst trades in NBA history, but he's on a max contract. You got Derek Lively, who's going to be 23 years of age. He's going to be a restricted free agent in 2026 or 27 NBA offseason. He's not due for a new contract now, but next offseason, I'm pretty sure he's going to be due for a new contract. And when you look at the Dallas Mavericks, they just have a logjam of, front court players. You got players like PJ Washington. He's a power forward, but he's listed at 6'6". He's very small at the center position, so pretty much you could run him playing the small ball lineup. And it's the first time the Mavs in franchise history has won the lottery, which is actually insane. They got the number one overall pick. They had like a 1.7 or 1.8% chance of winning it, but they won it, and that is actually insane. They're going to take Cooper Flag. They're not trading that draft pick to go get a Giannis or a star player. They already said they're going to keep it, so why not? He's their franchise player, their cornerstone. After trading Luka Doncic, I mean, their GM, Nico Harrison, already says defense wins championships. And Cooper Flag can do that both sides of the ball, not only offensively, but defensively. He's very athletic. And he could play the 3 through 5 position, I'm pretty sure. But that's why I think PJ Washington or Daniel Gafford are just odd man out. What are you going to do? Have Cooper Flag come off the bench? Almost had a brain fart what I was thinking about to say, but he's your franchise player. He's your foundation piece, which you want to build and grow and develop, right? So I think he should be your starter. So that's why I think PJ Washington would be the odd man out. And they should have got, Austin Reeves in that trade when we got Luka Doncic, but it is what it is. Maybe Rob Pelinka and Nico Harrison re-engage in trade talks, but that's just my personal opinion. Now, when it comes to free agency, you got Steve Adams. He's probably going to come back because he's like their primary backup center. You got Jock Landale, but doesn't really get too much playing time. He's like their backup to Steve Adams. And you got Alfred Sengun. He's coming into his own. He was an all-star this season. Are they going to trade him? I mean, there's been recent reports that they want to trade him in a trade for like Giannis Antetokounmpo and Jalen Green. I thought they should trade him, but they're probably going to wind up keeping him. They don't want to trade him in a Devin Booker trade. So that's why I think they might have to trade him. That's like the best case scenario, but that's just my personal opinion. Like, let's say if they do keep Alfred Sengun, are they going to bring back, Steve Adams? Because let's say the Lakers do sign Steve Adams, then they're not going to have a backup center, the Houston Rockets. Now, the next player I do want to talk about is Clint Capella. He's on an expiring deal. I'm pretty sure he's making like $20+ million. The Atlanta Hawks are rebuilding, so the Lakers can probably package some expiring contracts. You got Jackson Hayes, you got Gabe Vincent. So there's options. You got Maxi Kleber making around $11 million. So a lot of teams, value expiring contracts, especially the Brooklyn Nets. I could see a team like the Atlanta Hawks, but like I said, this is through free agency. The options aren't too great. Miles Turner is going to get paid from the Indiana Pacers, so the Lakers are not going to have much cap space to work with. And even if it's through sign trade, you're going to be hard capped, so it's just very unlikely. Now, when it comes to the NBA draft, I did make a video on Roko Zariski. He's 18 years of age. He's like 7'3", and he weighs about like 227 pounds. So very skinny. He's very athletic. Could be a guy that could protect the rim. He could be your foundation piece that you just want to develop and grow. He's a project player, but he did play overseas internationally for the National Basketball League Association, NBL, and he did play for Australia. So that's just my thoughts. And then you got Samson Johnson from UConn, winning this player. He's like 6'10", 6'11", and he has the height. So let me know in the comment section what do you guys think is the best route or the best way the Lakers should approach this. But those are my opinions. Now, in my personal opinion, I think the Lakers should approach it through trades. Like, that's what they're going to have to do. And then either maybe through NBA draft. But that's like the second option. Free agency should be last. But let me know in the comment section what is your path. Yours might be different from mine. But like, once again, make sure you guys like, subscribe. And yeah, man, turn on the notification bell for daily content. And I'm out of here. Peace. Cheers.